Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. Shelly and I are all the way in Horseshoe Bay, and we are meeting with a new friend to me, Kim Mason Brown. We are so glad that you are here. She lives all the way in St. Louis. We are all over the map today. So tell us, how is it over there in St. Louis? What's the weather like these days?
St. Louis, it is rainy and humid, and it has not been a great start to the summer, but I'm optimistic. We've usually had more trips to the pool by now. But yeah, St. Louis in general tends to just be kind of like hot and sticky in the summertime.
So you are sisters with one of our favorite people.
Yes, she's your favorite person.
Yeah, Mason, a
Yes, her hats that she had us make for Shell Bells, Camp Shell Bell. So fun.
That's love her team.
She is the cutest thing, and we are so excited to get to know you now. And so where are you from originally?
From Texas, born and raised in Irving. So yeah, I was there until I was 19. And then that's when I relocated to St. Louis. We spent a couple years in Wyoming, in Pinedale, where Pam lives. My husband and I and my daughter. Didn't have my son at the time. But for the most part, it was Texas and then Missouri, and then a couple years, not weeks, years in Wyoming.
Did you know our friend Luressa Smith?
Yes, Luressa's been around my whole life.
Oh, do you have a good Luressa Smith story?
Oh gosh, I'd have to think on that. There's a lot of Luressa in my life growing up. But so Pam and I are 8.5 years apart.
Okay.
So
Wow.
as much as we're a lot alike, it's almost like we had to just be born this way, because we were on two different planets, even when we lived in the same house, because I was so much younger than her. And then, I mean, most of our lives, we haven't lived, I mean, even in the same state, let alone the same house, but we've still like just been, I mean, in our adult life. So I think a lot of my memories of Luressa come from like adulthood, and when we would all like meet in Colorado, sometimes when I was coming from St. Louis, and then when I was in Wyoming with Pam, we would kind of convene in Colorado in the summer, as Texans do. And because my mom had a house there at the time. And I have lots of good memories of being at the house in Colorado with
so nice.
With Hayden when he was tiny.
Oh my
God. Kids, Emma, Joey, and Hayden, the little trio hanging out in the summertime. And
so fun.
Yeah.
Did your mom sell the Colorado place?
She did. So she had a good friend that she traveled with, and they had a home there. And then when she passed away, she let the house go, but she still goes. So my mom lives up the street from me now in St. Louis.
Oh,
she still summers in Colorado. So she left on June 8th, and she stays with friends out there for like 2.5, 3 months in the summertime.
Oh my gosh. So smart.
Yeah,
everybody wants to do that life, right?
Totally. She knows how to do retirement. She's doing it right.
Oh my goodness. What was it like growing up with for you?
So I was the youngest of 3 girls. I'm the baby in every sense of the word. Pam calls me little baby Kim.
Oh,
and it's weird though, because it's switched, because it was always like I was being taken care of. And now when the 3 of us are together, they're like, Kim, do you have the directions? Kim, where are we going? Kim, I'm like, when did this switch? Like, why am I in charge now? I've never been in charge. And Pam was my unofficial, unasked for mother. She always knew better than my mom what I should and shouldn't be allowed to do. And she knew everything, and my mom did not. And she knew what I was up to. So my mom would allow me to do things. Pam would think, I know what she's up to. She should not be going and doing that. But I would go and do it anyway. Me and Pam would fight. Yeah, lots of fighting with Pam, especially my teen years. But I was like an artsy kid. So I did theater and choir, like all growing up. That's what I went to college for, was theater. And yeah, lots of time in the art wing of the high school, doing school plays.
Cool.
Was never really a great singer, but I just liked it and had fun. So I did it anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Where did you go to college?
I went to Lindenwood. I started out at Merrimack when I first moved to St. Louis. It's just a community college here, but they actually had like a really fun active theater program. So I went to University of North Texas for 1 year, and then very quickly realized that was not the place for me. Moved to St. Louis, went to Merrimack for 2 years, and then landed at a liberal arts school here. It used to be a smaller school. I think it's much bigger now. But it's called Lindenwood, and did finish there for my theater degree.
That's awesome. Why did you choose St. Louis? Like,
So my other sister, Ruth,
okay.
was here.
Okay.
So now looking back, I was like, oh my God, I'm so lost. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. This is so crazy. I need to make a change. Well, I just finished my freshman year of college. Like, that's how everybody feels.
Yeah.
My freshman year of college. But it was a brand new feeling for me. So I needed to like rip the Band-Aid and just do something new. She was going through a lot of change in her life too. So she was like, just come up here and live with me. So that's what I did. And then it just stuck. I like St. Louis. I like it here a lot.
What's your favorite thing about St. Louis? It sounds
Oh gosh,
really
it's
cool.
really so. I feel like Texas has a lot of this, but growing up in the Dallas area, it feels, I don't know, a little fancier. St. Louis is not fancy. Like, you can go anywhere in jeans and flip-flops. Like, even if you want to dress up, you can, but there's lots of great restaurants. And you can kind of just like come as you are. And it's just a really casual place. Lots of great little like neighborhood bars. It's sort of divided up into townships. So even though it's, small city on the grand scheme of things in the United States, but it's like a big town with a small town feel for sure.
Well, y'all are lucky because y'all have like sports teams. Like,
We do. We have the Cardinals. The Cardinals are a good time. They've been more fun in the past than they are right now. But yeah, and now we have the new soccer team. Everybody's loving the soccer team.
And then y'all also have a hockey team too.
Yes, hockey. We don't follow a lot of hockey.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, we don't have any professional teams. We have a lot of college team, like PT is our biggest college team in Austin, but I think we might be getting, fingers crossed, maybe a professional baseball team. So that would be so fun.
Like, I don't really enjoy baseball to sit and watch it in my house. It's a little slow. It's fun to go to a baseball game. Like, that's definitely exciting.
St. Louis Cardinals are fun to watch.
For
even if they're not having a winning season, it's kind of just fun to be at.
Well, and they're just like so ingrained in the culture of St. Louis too. I mean, it's just the new stadium. We've got Cardinals Nation downtown. It's like, yeah,
super fun. You have 2 kids. What are their names?
Mm-hmm. So my daughter, whose lovely room I'm in, is Edna. And she is 13. And then my son, who is 8, about to be 9, his name is Daniel, but we call him Goose.
Daniel, you call him Goose. Why do you call him Goose? That's so cute.
He has gone by Goose since he was born. His sister nicknamed him Goose. She was into those R.L. Stein Goosebumps books.
Oh, yes.
Like 4.5 when he was born. And she was like, I want him to be named Goosebumps. And we were like, well, that's great. We're going to name him after Daddy, Daniel Wayne Brown III, but we can definitely call him Goosebumps. That's a great nickname. No, Mom, I want his name to be Goosebumps on his birth certificate. We were like, it was a hard sell, but I guess since we were naming him after her dad, she got on board and decided that was okay, that we could just have. So he was Mr. Bumps, he was Goose, he was Goosebumps, and then Goose just stuck because his dad is he's Dan. And then my husband has always gone by Daniel. Nobody wants to call him Danny. Danny's fine. If you like to call people Danny, it's fine. But we didn't like it. So we needed something, and Goose it is. I mean, that's like on his like stuff at school and everything. It's just,
I think that's so cute. Like, a nickname is, to me, is like so endearing.
Except now my daughter is like, is he gonna go by Goose forever? Because I mean, that's gonna be a problem in middle school. Like, I think we need to start calling him something else.
Actually, I'll probably be known.
Right. I know. I think it gives him a cool vibe. I'm like, whatever.
Whatever. How did you and your husband meet?
We met at the gym. I worked at a gym that was just right around the corner, like his local gym.
Yeah.
And I was at the front desk at the time. I ended up teaching classes there and going into management. I think I did every job in the building. But when we first met, I was just at the front desk. And his laundry always smelled really good. Not everybody walks into the gym smelling good. And he would walk in the front door and you could smell it. So I nicknamed him Dryer Sheets. And the way the desk was set up, I would have you would have like your back to the door when you were like checking people in or at the computer. And he would come in the door and I could smell him. And I'd be like, morning, Dryer Sheets.
Oh my God.
And he, unbeknownst to me, had a huge crush on me for I was married to somebody else. So we were just friends. But he had a crush on me for a year and a half. Kim from the gym, and him and all of his friends knew about Kim from the gym. And they would talk about me.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, it was a 2-year friendship that just, when the previous marriage didn't so much work out, it just kind of naturally transitioned into, what it is now.
That's nice. I mean, I
would
rather, yeah,
15 years.
15 years. That's so cute. I always wondered if there's a lot of romance at the gym. I've kind of heard
it's exactly what you would think.
Oh, wow.
It was such a mess working at a gym in my 20s. It's akin to working at a bar or working at a restaurant, all the same.
But everybody's fit. Everybody's fit.
But they're all going to the bar too. Yeah. At least in their 20s. At least in my 20s, I was.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh.
But I know that Damon used the gym as a stop.
Right.
Joel shared that with us. Remember, Jody?
Yes. That's so funny. So what do you and Daniel do now?
So I still work in fitness. I coach for a large fitness franchise.
Yeah.
I'm group exercise. And then he is a journeyman plumber for the local.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So smart guy.
Yeah. Training. Great. We're trying to get our daughter to become an electrician. We're like, come on. You'll make sense. We get it if you don't want to be a plumber like your dad, but you should go into the trades.
Oh, yes. That's what they're saying.
Or welding.
Yeah.
But I think welders have to travel a lot. So we met a welder recently. We interviewed him, but now he owns a barbecue place in Austin called Tater Q's.
And, I listened to that.
And he used to be a welder and he had to travel all over the U.S. and stuff. I think it'd be cool to be one of those underwater welders where you have to go and do pipes underneath the water.
Scuba diving. But you should do that. That sounds great for you.
No, I can't swim. I can kick grenades, but Shelly, that part siblings from swim.
I think first swimming lessons, then underwater welding.
Kim, she's a cat.
I'm also I don't like to get my face wet. I don't know. It's not in the cards. I just think it sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
What do you do? I'm a scuba diving welder.
That doesn't like water on her face or know how to swim.
No, our dad was a lifeguard, and then he was also a Marine sergeant. And so the way he taught us to swim was we would get on the side of the pool, and he would scream at us, kick, kick, kick. So none of us were just we did the opposite.
That's so funny.
All right. In St. Louis, where are the best hot spots there that you like to go?
So we're homebodies. My hottest spot is in the bed.
Well, you're working out all the time.
No, I mean, I feel like I've just gotten to that. It's everything is about, okay, how do I get home?
Oh my gosh. That is so true, kid.
And then I get home and I'm like, okay, how do I get to the bed?
Yes.
What all needs to happen? And then I lay down and I'm like, honey, we did it. We made it. We're here.
I honestly feel I love that because if I'm out drinking, it's I'm gonna get an Uber is my phone even working?
Yeah.
And then now we have those Waymos where they drive you the driverless cars around Austin.
What's that like? I've had friends that have used them in other cities, but we don't have them here yet.
I haven't used one because I've heard like good and bad. Like if your phone dies, and mine always dies, then it won't let you in or out of the car. Like it's like, and then also people are doing porns in those Waymos.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy.
It's not.
Hey, there's something for everybody.
Exactly.
We do like to eat out though. We are big eater-outers. Like there's a restaurant he's been going to here since he was a kid, and we like know that we love that sort of like we're special feel. So we go there. It's called Michael's Bar and Grill, and it's a Greek restaurant. We like know that a lot of the same servers have been there for forever. They've got really good cocktails, good Greek food, and then they just have like really great wings and burgers and just like your regular fare, whatever local games, hockey, Cardinals, whatever is always on. And yeah, so that's our favorite place to go out to eat. If we're going drinking, I mean, we want to go early. Who wants to go out late?
I know. We're
So
all
like
like,
popping at 6.
yeah.
No, we used
that's
to
all
always
we
go
are.
to this local bar, Babes. That was like our spot when we first got together. And again, it's just like that neighborhood feel. It's just like this little small neighborhood bar near where he grew up, and actually where my house was when we met. So yeah, we like our little small local places. Lots of great Italian food. Like there's the Hill in St. Louis, where there's like hundreds of Italian restaurants.
Yeah.
But we were actually just in Rome. We went to Rome and Barcelona and Paris, and I had the best Italian food in the world
Oh my God.
in Rome. And I'm not a huge fan of Italian food. I mean,
Nice.
it was good. It was good. But I mean, it's not like a health thing. Like, I like to get down. I'll eat some pasta. It's not like, oh, it's just too many carbs or anything stupid like that. But I was just like, it was really rich. It was the best pasta in the world. And if I was going to eat pasta, that's where I'd go to eat it. But
Wow.
it's just not my jam.
Are your in-laws in St. Louis then?
Yes. So he's born and raised South City. So he's a South City boy, which if you have been in St. Louis, that's a thing. That's like where everybody went to like a different Catholic school. And that like determines what your neighborhood is. And based off of what Catholic school you went to, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand it because I didn't grow up here, but I just speak it and pretend to understand it. So yeah, he grew up in South City and like that Catholic school network, and has, we run into people from his neighborhood and guys he's known since, for 40 years, and all of his brothers and sisters' friends. That's like a big thing in St. Louis too, is like you always run into people, everybody asks you what high school you went to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, we're the same. Also, it's kind of a small town and a big town.
Yeah.
So
I used to go to Austin in high school when Pam lived there. I used to drive down and visit her like into high school. And that one year I was going to UNT. So Austin holds like a special place for me because I was too young to be there, but I was there doing it with Pam. So, I got to like do 6th Street and stuff like that when I was like 17, 18, 19. And
when Pam used to come, when Pam would come visit Lou, like when I first met Lou, Pam like owned 6th Street. Like she'd walk in and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm home," and just like take over. And
6th Street's like our bar tat.
Yeah.
It's more like non residents.
Yeah,
it's more of
a tourist.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now, back in the day, we owned it.
Yeah, it's not my jam, but one time Shelly might have to edit this out. One time I was at a bar on 6th Street, and this handsome African-American guy came up to me and he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Jody." He goes, "No, it's not. It's peanut butter." And he looks at it and he points to himself. He goes, "Because chocolate and peanut butter go good together." And I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, I'll be peanut butter to your chocolate. Anytime, buddy.
That's a good one.
I'd never heard that one. That was a good one. Okay, so tell me about what's it like raising two kids in a big city like St. Louis? Like, do you have your neighborhood? Are they in Catholic church? Do they go to their neighborhood schools?
So they go to public school.
Okay.
But we live in Afton, which is like just butts up right next to South City.
Okay.
So we're not too far from where he grew up, not too far from like where the gym, like the gym that we met at is just like a 10-minute drive around the corner from our house.
Oh, cute.
But it's the county and not the city. So the city schools, you know, like notoriously do not have a good reputation, like the public schools. So that's why everybody goes to Catholic school in the city. But then once you hit the county line, they have really good public schools. And growing up in Texas, in Irving, that's what everybody did. I mean, we certainly didn't go to Catholic schools. We weren't Catholic. We were good little Southern Baptist girls. So we went to public schools. So that made more sense to me. So we moved to Afton. They're in the public school system here. It's a smaller district, and we really like it. So it's like one school all the way up. They go to one school K through 2, and then another school 3 through 5, and then another one 6 through 8, and then the high school 9 through 12. And it's one track.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because you're used to, at least I'm used to like a bunch of elementary schools feed a few middle schools, and then those middle schools feed a few.
But they know each other forever.
Yeah, they know each other forever.
But then
for better or worse.
But then little Daniel doesn't have to worry about his name Goose being a thing.
He doesn't have to change it. He's been Goose. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get people that move in and out. There is like some new kids as they come into the area or like whatever. But yeah, a lot of these kids, like Edna's about to start 8th grade, and she has girls that she's played soccer with and been friends with since kindergarten.
I was going to ask you, are your kids in a bunch of like extracurriculars and things like that?
So Edna does play soccer. And she's been playing with the same team, with the same coaches since I want to say 1st grade.
That is really sweet.
It is really sweet. Her dad is one of the assistant coaches.
Oh.
And so that's been really awesome. And the parents, like, what do we really care about with our kids' sports? Do we get along good with the parents, right? And we have a great network of moms. We have parties. We hang out after the games. Like, it's a good little network. And the girls get along great. And then this will be their last year, so they'll play this 8th grade season, and then the league or whatever doesn't continue past 8th grade. So she does soccer, and then she's also our theater kid. So she's really gotten into like doing the school musicals, doing plays. She just finished doing a camp this summer that she's done for the past 3 summers in a row, where they spend 2 weeks and they put together a musical. So they just did Beetlejuice, but it's like a junior version of the Broadway version. So it's shorter and they edit it out, you know, all the grown-up stuff. So she did the first year they did Addams Family. Last summer they did Mean Girls, and then they just did Beetlejuice. So it's funny. I'm like sitting here looking at her wall. She has like all of her posters from like we go and see shows and stuff all the time. I think we're actually going to go tonight and see Bring It On, like the stage version.
Wow.
So she's our theater kid. And then Goose loves Taekwondo. We very quickly realized that soccer was not going to be his thing. He's not a big like, not that Taekwondo doesn't have a team, but he's not like a team sports kid. Like he's just, that's too much for him. There's too many people running around doing, he doesn't think is the right thing.
Yeah.
And so his dad was not happy about that, but soccer did not pan out for him. But we found Taekwondo, and he's got a great community with his studio there. And he's working his way up the belts. And then he's more our like gadgety and techie and like STEM kid. So he's been like obsessed with Legos. Like his room is just like wall to wall shelves with Lego sets. I cannot put enough flat surfaces in his room. Like every flat surface is just like stacked up with like creations or books or action figures. Like we have someone coming to clean the house today, so I always make the kids get like everything up off the floors.
Yes.
He has on his floors, like he has like a loft bed with like a chair and a little desk underneath it, and he has all of his action figures like laid out in a specific way on the floor, and that's just like how he keeps them. And he's always annoyed when I make him like pick them all up and get them all off the floor so we can vacuum.
Nice.
Well, and
Oh
he just like does stages, little like comic book slides, really, and like takes pictures of them and writes stuff on them. And yeah, he's our techie kid.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I remember my son Harry loved Legos, and he and his sister Cameron would just build and build and build like for hours and hours. It's such a great way for, and I love, like, I used to have this huge, just when he dismantled all of his homemade Legos or whatever, I brought the big container full of just random Legos, and I love to see what the kids create without the books. I'm like, wow, they are so, I don't even know how their brains work. I'm just like, that is so cool that you could just kind of whip up something just out of the blue.
So Goose does sets, but then he also does, which he calls them his free builds. Mom, look at my latest free builds. And they'll like bring it down.
Free builds. That's so
his free builds.
That's smart. I like that. That's hilarious name for it.
He is so smart. I mean, of course he's mine. I think but he is like, I mean,
yeah, it's crazy how
like,
some of these kids are so smart.
He's going places. Like, he's going to be like an engineer, or he's going to go into the sciences, or like, I could see him being like a college professor. I could see him, I don't know, not so much like management and stuff like that. Like, he's going to have to be like
in charge.
Yeah, like using his brain, like in a lab.
But not in charge of a group. He needs to, like, he
needs to be in charge of like the project, not in charge of the people. Yeah.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of work out there for that, for sure. So y'all went to Rome. Do y'all like to travel a lot?
We do. We have sort of decided that that's where our money is best spent.
Oh my gosh. So, did you take the kids with you to Rome?
We didn't. We do travel with the kids. We've been to Puerto Rico quite a few times. And we took them to Legoland a couple years ago. We've been back and forth to Wyoming a whole bunch. We do want to take them, now that we've been to Rome, we want to take them to Rome in a couple years, and then we're going to take them to Portugal too. But we do a lot. So far, our international travel has just been the two of us. And then we actually met a couple. We went to all-inclusive in the Dominican for my 40th. And we met a couple there. And they are our best friends.
Oh.
I say that everybody's husband should have a boyfriend. They're the ultimate romance. That is my husband's boyfriend. And then she is my sister wife.
I say my husband has two life partners.
Yeah.
And I'm not either one of them.
So they actually live in Barcelona. They're Spanish and they live in Barcelona. So after we met at the resort, they were engaged, and they invited us to come and stay with them for 10 days and go to their wedding.
Oh my gosh. How fun.
After like one day of getting like blitzed at the pool. Like, we really just like spent the day together getting like totally drunk. Luckily, Deanna, my better half, my sister wife, speaks really good English, and she like really helped with communication. And then my husband has now learned a great deal of Spanish. So, and then Marcos' English has gotten a lot better. And I like to say that my desire to know Spanish is much bigger than my desire to learn Spanish. So they just, I speak people, because I can only like read the room, because Daniel and Marcos will be having a conversation in Spanish, and I'm watching them and I'm like, that's not what he's talking about. I'm not understanding him right. This is what he's talking about. And Marcos is like, how do you know that? I'm like, because I speak people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was
anything, and I know what he's saying.
Right. So after spending that day together, they were like, you all should just come and stay with us and go to our wedding. So we went there. We spent 10 days together. And since then, they have come to St. Louis for a couple of weeks. We did like Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. They met us in Puerto Rico last year, and with our family, and they don't have any kids yet. It was like the two of them, and then another couple friend of ours that lives in North Carolina, that has a son, and then our family. And then when we just went to Rome and Paris and Barcelona, they were with us the whole time too. But we have not taken the kids overseas yet, but we plan to. Yeah.
I think it's so cool. Pro tip. is like find best friends that live in different countries.
We love a free place to stay in other countries. It makes it much more affordable. Airbnbs get pricey.
They do. But they also know the inside scoop. You're not
Yeah, I don't want to do. I want to go to like your favorite Chinese food restaurant in Barcelona. Like,
yeah.
I want to like meet your friends. I want to go to your parents' house. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You are giving some good pro tips. I love it.
Well, and then also, and this advice came from Pam. Daniel and I travel, just me and him, because she's like, those kids are going to be gone and you're going to be stuck in that house with him. So you better make damn sure that you still know who he is, that you still love him, that you still like him, even more importantly than loving him. Like, do we have anything to even freaking talk about?
Yes.
So it's really great to get away and be like, oh, hey, I remember you. Like, I remember why I married you. I remember why we're in this life together. Because a lot of it is just like
kids and
house management, like who's doing what and when's drop off and when's pick up, and like just looking at each other at night and being like, look, we made it to bed again. Okay, let's roll over and go to sleep, you know?
Yes.
So then you go to Europe and you're like, oh, we're really cool without kids. Like, I remember how great we are now.
So. Oh my gosh, that's such good advice. I think everybody like you want to invest in that relationship, because your sister's right. When the kids leave, you're looking at each other like, do we even know each other? Do we like each other? You know, after you basically you do trauma bond when you're raising your kids.
So how old are y'all's kids?
Okay, Shelly, how old are the boys?
25 and 27,
which is shocking to me. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. I have 3. My oldest daughter's 31. And then my middle daughter's 25 or 26. I don't know. 26. And then my youngest son is he's 20. He's going to be 21 this summer. Yeah. So they're all 5 years apart, and they were great. Our kids, my kids were really good, but they're just, you know, now they are doing their own thing. So, you know,
so that's interesting. Growing up, that's like a similar difference as me and my sisters.
Yes.
Ruthie's 4.5 years older and Pam's 8.5 years older. So you had like kids in like very different phases of life, like at the same time.
But I felt like we were in elementary school forever. I was like, oh my gosh. And then
you would like get one out and then another one would
another
one would be in.
Yes. And then I remember like, because I made my kids do every science fair. Like I was like, you have to turn in a project for the science fair every year. And so then I got to the point where I was like, I'm just not curious enough about the world anymore. So, I have no idea what we're going to do.
We have done every science project that exists.
Yeah. And my daughter, Cameron, my middle daughter, was really good at the science fair. And she would always get go on to like citywide and statewide. And people thought it was like because I had an in or something, because we were such science fair fanatics. But it was just because she was really good at explaining science fair. Like one time, all she did was get on the top of our roof at our house and throw things off the roof to see how they would splatter. And then like if things would fall at the same rate. So she did that whole physics thing, and she got like, she dropped a watermelon and got like a blue ribbon. I'm like, I don't understand. Literally don't understand how she kept getting that. But
she's now a doctor.
Well, yeah,
that tracks. Yeah.
So other than traveling, which I'm like so inspired by your traveling, what are your mad loves? What are some mad loves that you have that you're just like, oh, I just can't live without these things?
Well, I do. I mean, obviously working in fitness for as long as I have, really value like movement and its place as it pertains more to mental health, more so than like trying to reach an aesthetic or trying to look a certain way. Shelly and I talked about this a little bit, but I always say, like, moving is winning. Like, it doesn't matter how you move. It doesn't matter where you move. It doesn't matter what you like. If you're still going to jazzercise, if you just like to take walks, if you like to do gymnastics, if you want to stretch, like, it doesn't matter what it is, that you just need to, like, intentionally move your body.
Hot girl walking. Hot girl walks. And now what is it, like the weighted vest warriors? Yeah.
I keep seeing, like, that's a new thing I keep seeing on Instagram. Like, I saw this best warrior in the wild. All of us middle-aged mamas walking in our weighted vests. But yeah, so that's something I'm passionate about for myself. And that's something that I want to share with other people, because, I mean, not to get too like nerdy and numbers-y, but like only 25% of people even have gym memberships. Like, people aren't buying what I'm selling, at least not in the package that I have it in, or that, you know, the conglomerate or the box gym or the franchise that is selling it. We're doing something wrong. And I think sort of my approach hopefully just makes it a little more accessible, a little less intimidating, a little more, and just, I mean, less focused on how we freaking look. Like, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of being better. I'm sick of doing better. I'm good. I don't want to get better. Like, I don't want somebody to tell me I need to change. I don't want somebody to challenge me. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like,
Yeah.
I have self-improvement fatigue, and I work in a self-improvement industry.
Tell Shelly that. She's always reading those books, those do better books.
I mean, and I get like a whim. I'll get like a wild hair, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to get back on my journals. But then I don't want to feel like garbage about myself when I stop. Like,
yeah,
that's the thing I was doing last week. And I'll see a friend and they're like, oh, you were journaling. Are you still journaling? No. You know, like, and that's it. Just no. That's enough.
That's enough.
Don't feel bad about it. Like, and that's the way I feel about exercise. Like, it doesn't have to be your whole personality. Like, you don't have to like post it on Instagram or talk about it all the time. Like, it's just like, I just went in my dirty leggings that have a hole in them, and I stayed for half the class. So I'm fucking winning, motherfuckers. Like,
yeah,
it's my language, but it's just like, let's just like celebrate that you got the tennis shoes on and you did the damn thing. Like, it doesn't have to be trackable. It doesn't have to be numbers. I don't care what your freaking body fat percentage is. Like, I'm looking at your body. Your body's beautiful. Your body's perfect. Let's move it just how it is.
Yeah.
Change it.
I agree with you. So what, like, if you're starting out exercising, Kim, like, because I feel like for the last 30 years, I have not had the time to really take care of myself. So I'm moving into retirement now, but what do you think are like some key, hey, if you would just try this, like whenever you have time or whatever works for you, what are some key movement activities you think would really get somebody going into some level of fitness so that you just have your body as strong as it could be as you are aging, right? That's basically what we want.
Well, I think the first thing I would ask is how do you like to move?
Yeah.
Do you like to dance? Are you really into like community? Do you like to like be with other people, or do you prefer to do it by yourself? Do you want to be able to do it at home?
Yeah.
Or do you really like the outdoors? Like, I would first and foremost want to like hone in on like what you like to do. What have you done in the past?
She loves a stripper pole.
I mean, that's my jam.
A stripper pole in your basement or in
I put one in our bedroom.
There you go. Then you get up on that stripper pole.
On there. Yeah.
Just climb up there.
Oh my gosh. I watched this like show where these girls were on those stripper poles and I'm like, their bodies are sick.
Yeah.
They can hold that pole between their legs and then their bodies are just laying out there. I'm like, how in the world?
Well, and also you're not staying up on that pole if you are a string bean and you don't have some fat to grab onto it too.
Yeah.
They are like juicy. I love
juicy. And I'm like, I think ladies of a certain age, we might just slip right off that pole.
You gotta lube it proper.
I know. Yeah. I mean, you gotta have a grip.
Not for me. The pole is not for me. There's a lot of bruising involved in pole classes.
I'm gonna say, I mean, they must have to wear a lot of makeup or something because I was like, I would have bruises on my inner thigh. It would be.
I've retired my heels for the most part. You don't catch me in heels that often anymore. Maybe like a little kitten.
A kitten. Yes. 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 Well, and Shelly right now is hobbling along because she has this broken foot deal. So we're on this girls trip right now, and she's just kind of like, oh, she'll be here in like 5 minutes. Don't worry.
With a boot. Are you booting it?
She isn't wearing her boots yet.
It's wearing her boot.
Oh, yeah.
You can wear one of those little ones, right? I guess they don't work as well. She's going to get it fixed. Finally.
That's right.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
She needs surgery?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
She has a broken bone. All right. Hey, tell me, who's on your laminated list? Who would you want to have either sexy time or just hang out time with away from your husband, Daniel?
Okay. It used to be like pure aesthetics. Like, I know he's short, but I think Mark Wahlberg is.
Oh my gosh, everybody says his name.
There is something. Okay, I'm in my mid-40s. I was there for the Calvin Klein ad. Like, it lives rent-free in my head. Those abs and those Calvin Kleins.
Still looks good. I don't care what.
Still looks good. He's short, but we can just lay down and then I won't know.
Well, and what do they like? Exactly. I think they call him like short kings now.
Yeah.
Like, he's rocking it.
Definitely like the epitome of a short king.
Yeah.
And then The Rock.
Yeah.
It's so big. Like, I think I'd be scared. Like, I'd be like, okay, I thought this was a good idea, but like.
Yeah, I think what it is with him, I don't know if I'd want to have sexy time. I would just want him to like hug me and lift me up.
Yeah.
I feel like so dainty.
Yeah. Well, because I have like broader shoulders. I'm a curvier girl. I like to feel small.
Yeah.
And that's what Daniel is too. Like, he's like a broad guy. Like,
yeah.
I like a big dude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Never really, like, they can just be like a little bit taller, but they need to be broader than me. Like, I want to be able to stand behind them and disappear.
Oh my gosh, I hear you. So what, you're in this chapter of raising kids and you work at a gym. What's your next chapter? What do you want to do? Like, where are you going?
So I've always played around with writing off and on. I used to write for, it was called a blog then. They've rebranded now because blogs aren't really so much a thing, but it was St. Louis Moms is the brand here. Cute. And I was a contributor for them for a little while. I've played around with like having my own blog. I've started writing a book, working with my friend who has helped me with that. And it's all like autobiographical, and I don't like write fiction or anything. I just like to write about my family and write about, my friend calls them my vignettes. I have these great little vignettes.
Yes.
So my family growing up, sort of like that shift from like growing up like really like Southern Baptist and now being sort of agnostic and how that looks in the world, and raising kids with those same morals that I loved about growing up, but without the church has been interesting. And then people tell me I should have a podcast. I've heard that. That's something obviously.
Do it.
Because that's something I struggle with my writing, is like the process for writing is so long. So And especially the way I do it, because it's like the journaling. I'm like, I'm a writer. I'm writing a book this month. And then I blink and it's like, oh, it's been 2 years since I've worked on my book.
Yeah.
But podcasts are more immediate. So I'll look back on something I wrote 2 years ago and I'm like, do I even think that anymore? Do I even believe that? Is this even something I want to put out there in the world anymore?
That's so true. That's so true. Wow.
So, and the instant with the podcast is great. And I want to talk to women and train women how to move their bodies in a way that works for them. And I do that now. I don't feel like I'm selling my soul in any way working, for the franchise that I work for now. I love my job.
Yeah.
And I have, literally a microphone where I'm able to sort of tell women the same, and men too, because there's men there too. The same things that, we were talking about here today. Like, I see your body. It's beautiful. If you want to change it, great, but you don't have to,
The fact that you're even going to a gym and trying, I think it's like, wow, that shows a level of commitment. So,
well, that's just it. I'm like, you showed up, you won. Now just do what I say. That's it. You just have to do what I say now, or don't. Like, you're a grown up. You could stand your friend too, but let's just like walk on the treadmill while you talk to your friends. Like, okay.
How annoying is that sometimes?
So I think other coaches get more annoyed with it than I do because I'm one of them. Like, I'm a talker when I take a class. So I can't get too pissed off, but I will like rein it in. I will have to be just like, okay, I just need like 2 minutes. So just like shut it down. Just give me like a minute and a half. And then y'all can go back to whatever y'all are talking about. Like, but I like it. I love the community is the best part. Like the way people didn't even know each other. And now they're there every day, Monday through Friday at 7:20 talking. And then I see them hanging out on, on Instagram, and all of it is because they met at, a workout class.
I love it. The connections.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
That's my favorite part.
That's the best part, when you can find a community, something. Just getting connected with one another, I think, is so key.
Okay.
So yes, you have to do a podcast. I mean, I want to hear all your segues, your little tidbits about growing up, as well as some good hints for, it sounds like traveling, what you're doing there. And then also just getting your body moving.
I mean, honestly, my husband is like the hubby travel agent. I turn into a complete passenger princess when we travel. I like to help pick out the Airbnbs.
Yes.
And I will be like, okay, I want to do like these 3 things. And then he's off and running. He books all the flights. He handles all of that.
Yeah, that's Shelly and my husband. Although my husband's a really bad Airbnb picker. So I finally had to start looking, because one time we went to this Airbnb in Dallas, and we walk in, it's like a pool house, and there's like 5 of us. And so he's strike 1. B, the AC was not working. Straight 2.
In Dallas.
Hot in Dallas. Yeah. And then all of a sudden we're sitting there, and this person that lived in the front house barges in, starts going to like kiss my husband. It's a female. She does not know what she's doing. He's like, I should have brought my gun. I was like, no, I'm glad you didn't. I had to use all of my training for de-escalating the lady. She wouldn't leave. I finally got her out. She came back to the door demanding to come in. And then the person, I guess, in charge of her was like, sorry, we packed everything up and left immediately. We were so scared that we were going to be sitting in that Airbnb, and that woman was going to be standing over us in our vents while we're sweating, because that place was hot and scary. So we got a different Airbnb immediately.
Gotta read those reviews. Gotta read those reviews.
Well, nobody was giving them bad reviews.
A non-review is a review.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. What are they called? Superhosts. You got to stick to your superhosts.
Yeah, but he was going through a really bad phase. We've stayed in some really bad Airbnbs because of John. I have to say, let me look at them. I got to vet them first before you book them, because
No. That's how Marcos is, my husband's boyfriend. And you're like, this is fine. This is fine. We can go to this one. It's so much cheaper. I'm like, there's a reason it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And I want to be comfortable. Like, we don't do nightlife. We don't, like, we will travel and we will do stuff all day long and have a great day. But then we're not nightlife people. So then we're back at the Airbnb and we hang out and drink and do all the nightlife stuff at our Airbnb. So it's like a decent living area. Me and my husband is a big man. Like, we cannot sleep in a full-size bed together. Like, we need at least a queen. Like, we need like in the CPAP. Like, we need
listen, Kim, this is the funniest thing. So we're on a girls trip. We do this annual girls trip with our friend Tammy, and we go to different places. But we rolled into this condo on Horseshoe Bay, near Horseshoe Bay, and Shelly just pulls out this 1,000-piece puzzle, and that's what we did almost the whole day.
So me and my sisters, for my 40th birthday, we went to Florida, and there was a puzzle there, and we like started. It was like just sky and clouds.
Oh my!
Like the hardest puzzle you have ever seen in your life.
This was hard.
And we started it when we got there, and we just kept it out on the table, and you would just kind of wander over to it, do a few pieces, or just maybe we would all three sit there and work on it for like an hour. But like, and like throughout the course of the trip, we did that entire puzzle.
I'll send you. I'll send you.
Puzzles make me crazy though. Like during COVID, my husband had to like cut me off because I get like so obsessed.
How many puzzles did you do during COVID?
I don't even know. But I had to limit myself.
83 obsessively.
So I would do like one
to give them to somebody else.
Yeah, we had a puzzle swap.
One, and then I would have to like cut myself off for like a month. I won't do like anything else. Like
exactly.
Like, Mom, I'm hungry. Well, I don't care. Go get some fruit snacks. Like grab a snack. Everybody's just eating snacks for the next 3 days until this puzzle is done. And I don't want your help either. Like, I need to be able to like move around it freely in like my own way. Like, leave me be. Feed yourselves. I don't care how much screen time you have. I'm going to be here with this puzzle for the next 3 days. Thank you.
I hear you. One time when Shelly was living, I think in Georgia, we had another like 4,000 million piece puzzle. I don't know. And she had it on this like card table. We ended up carrying it down her stairs into her living room so we could watch Sex and the City all night while the kids were sleeping upstairs and finish that puzzle.
Yeah. You have to. Like, you get to a certain point where you're like, I can't stop. Like, your body like shakes.
It's addictive.
I have to keep going.
And then you get you on those hard puzzles, you're just like, when you get one piece in, you're like, yes, I did it.
Feeling. Oh my gosh, that feeling. Yeah.
I mean, we're high-fiving each other.
Yeah. And our friend Tammy's really into it. And one of her interview questions for her people that watch the interviews is like, how do you put a puzzle together? What's your steps? I want to know. How does it feel?
For me, you got to get those edges first.
Absolutely. I did that immediately.
Vertical edges first. But as I'm like sorting out the edges, there is like it's not like a strict sorting process, but you start to kind of sort. Like,
yeah,
these are kind of the same color, so I might as well just be like throwing these all into the same.
Yeah.
Like, as you're pulling the edges out, there's like a loose sorting that.
Yes. I think I'm a little colorblind though. I don't know. I'm like,
well, I'm new to readers. I didn't know I needed readers.
Yeah.
And then I put on my friends.
You're gonna be one of those people with like a monocle. Like,
I was telling my friend at work, because I work like really early in the morning and the lighting in the studio is really dim, and I'm like trying to like look at the words on the workout, and I'm like, I really think I just need them for like the morning and the evenings. Like, my eyes just aren't awake yet, or they're just tired and I need them. And this is at like 2:00 in the afternoon that I'm telling her this, and she hands me hers and I put them on and I look at my phone and I'm like, Brittany, is this what my phone is supposed to look like? Like, I guess I don't just need them in the morning and the evening. I guess I need them all the time. And I ordered my little 6-pack from Amazon, and I've placed them in all the places.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm a theaters girl through and through. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see things again. This is amazing.
Welcome to
the old lady club. And I like to have really big ones.
I haven't done my weighted vest yet. Are y'all weighted vest people? I'm not doing. I don't know. I feel like I can't do it.
It's too hot. It's too hot to do weighted vest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would never be able to do it. It's too hot, like 9 months out of the year.
But we are women of a certain age doing water aerobics.
Yes, we are in water aerobics things at Shelly's pool. Those
I love that.
Fun.
The little like foam dumbbell things.
Yes.
And you can use like pool noodles too, like legs. Yeah, water aerobics is great.
So fun.
Well, before we let you go, is there anything we forgot to ask you? Like, this has been, I have to tell you, I love your energy. And I resonate with what you're saying. Like, figure out what you like to do, get your body moving. But I do need more advice. So I think doing a podcast is going to be a big thing. But is there anything we forgot to ask? Because I think sometimes I divert the conversation a little.
No, I feel like we covered it. I don't feel like there was anything. I mean, I didn't even really know what we were going to talk about, Shelly. And we don't have to prepare anything. Just come and ask questions.
We just wanted to get to know you because we love your sister so much.
Oh my God.
And she loves you guys. She loves her family. I love her art. Shelly and I are going to try to go down for her art show on September 18th.
That's right.
Me too. My husband doesn't know yet, but hopefully we'll get to meet in person.
Oh, good. Yeah, that'd be great.
I actually have to be in Grapevine for a work thing, and then I'll go from Grapevine straight to.
Oh my gosh, that
makes it even more important. Then we get to meet.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna book it. Like,
well, it's funny that y'all didn't say, "Oh my gosh, you act just like Pam," or "You sound just like Pam."
Because you do have a similar voice. Yes,
well, I do her too. This is not me doing her. This is me.
Yeah,
I just happened to, grow up admiring my older sister, so I think I just kind of naturally acted like her.
Can you imitate
her? I can do her for you.
Okay, do it.
Do an imitation of her. I mean, she's so funny.
Oh my God, no.
That is so her.
Shelly! Jody! It's Jody and Shelly!
That is so
we should do a craft. Can we do a craft? Let's I don't know. We could just maybe take a walk and get some shells and some leaves. We can just do a little collaging. Do y'all want to do a project? I'll lead it.
Nelder. That was her all of Camp Shellbell.
She was Camp Shellbell's VIP. She brought it.
She got her. She was like, let's go find some arrowheads and everybody let's go for a walk.
She's a little scavenger. She wants to find rocks or take out her metal detector
Well, she found this rock that looked like a penis and she could not. She was like,
okay, she has come a long way. That is this is a new version of Pam that will even discuss that penises exist. So I'm very, very proud.
Yeah. When she left it behind, and I was like, Pammy, you left your penis.
Your little chode. Oh, a giant one.
I have it at my house. I'll send y'all a picture.
Well, this has been a real treat. Thanks for waking us up in such an amazing way. And
we're both. This was fun.
And I can't wait to hear more about your adventures and what you're going to do in podcast world, because it is quite a trip, as our friend Pammy.
Other Pammy.
I her.
I love her. She's like, it is trippy. And she's right. It's so funny. And then when you see people out in the wild and they're like, oh, I listened to your podcast. Why did you say chode on your podcast? I was like, well, things just slip out. Sorry.
Sorry.
Not
just
sorry.
fast forward.
Emphasis on the not sorry. you wouldn't want to hear that. You should not listen.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got to get to St. Louis and hopefully we'll see you when we go to Wyoming to get to
that'd be
your sister's
awesome.
art show. I want to get a really cool piece of art for my
Her art is all over my house. Yeah.
All right. So fun.
What a talented family you have there. I can't wait to meet
you.
everybody. And thank you for coming onto the podcast. Texas.
Yeah.